This section has not a direct relationship with our new technology, but it will explain for us how you find a big ideas by yourself or by assisting of other in our world, which is very crowded by many ideas. I like to classify ideas into three types, either to be traditional, innovative, or revolutionary ideas, which the last type can change the game of the industry totally and make a positive and impressive impacts to humankind. I will quote an essay from blog website Aduma, which is titled by Where Are the Big Ideas? Schlep Blindness, which I think it is good for understanding the Schlep phenomenon. Why do some people have good ideas and others don't? The answer is Schlep blindness. A good idea is useful. Is a useful idea. Useful ideas come in three varieties: easy and obvious, hard and obvious, and hard and non-obvious. In the startup world, people are no different than everywhere else. Most of us come up with the easy and obvious ideas for startups: photo sharing applications, recipe aggregator, subscription service. Why? Laziness is not it. It is our method of thinking by analogy. Reasoning by analogy saves time, but where the degree of innovation matters most in the startup, thinking by analogy is not enough. You have to think from first principles. Just like in physics, science is counterintuitive because you cannot discover much in science through analogy. Analogy only helps you understand science that was already discovered by someone else. If you wanted to reinvest nature thinking by analogy, you would get mythology. If you rethought it from first principles, you will get the next some post-relativistic physics. Obvious and hard, these are ideas that everyone knows are useful, but yet they seem too out of reach that indeed most people are blind to them. In fact, they are associated with mad scientists and madness in general. To name a few: cancer vaccine, solar-powered cars, nuclear vision rockets. At first glance, these don't seem like much of startup ideas. This could take a lifetime to build, but even a limited success in any of these fields is worth spending a lifetime on it. Non-obvious and hard. These ideas stem from obvious problems that solutions to which are not yet obvious. Back in 2022, there was an obvious problem. Sending money to other people was difficult. The solution, sending money through email, was not obvious yet, because email was just starting to be popular. Hence, PayPal was a non-obvious idea that was hard to execute. As you know, it took two companies to make PayPal work: Elon Musk, XCOM, and Confinity. What are the non-obvious and hard ideas today? Look for unlikely combinations of technology: a childcare robot, the software that can understand a child, plus the hardware of the delicate machine. A visual search engine, the software of data visualization applied to web indexing algorithms. So why are people blind to the non-obvious? This idea sounds a bit off, and that's why other people will not do them, but you should. The photo is illustrated the Schlep blindness phenomenon perfectly. There are three kinds of fishes ideas, which differ by sizes and availability according to the location of hunt. Now let us give some examples of ideas. There are many traditional ideas in the world, like opening restaurant, travel and tourist agency, or create a comparison website for hotels price with quality in your country, and so on. It is easy idea which many people can do it and make the profit very little as a result of crowd effect of some idea in same location. The innovative idea are also too much, but it wants creative mind to make it real. One of the important things in energy field is related to increase the thermal efficiency of energy systems by new age technology. Air conditioning systems, car, power plants, planes and ships. All of this wants to find way to improve its low efficiency, which is definitely affect negatively on our climate by producing carbon dioxide, which is one of the greenhouse gases, GHG. In medical field, searching for efficient and simple method to treat the most common disease such as cancer, HIV, AIDS. In chemical fields, how we can convert carbon dioxide, CO2 into oxygen gas and solid carbon like graphite or diamond. In agricultural field, how we can use artificial light for growing plants in vertical multi-flowers. These ideas wants too much effort and patience. It needs to hire highly researchers and scientists to do experiments. The revolutionary ideas which is hard and unobvious to us like fly car without using wings or fan, similar to scientific fictions movies or novel, or efficient new mobile or laptop battery, or even for your electrical car battery, which may charge by converting air to electricity, depend on the air molecules, not any kind of wireless waves or radiation, to let us have electricity for 24 hours. No worried after that day about the electricity grid if it overloads, especially in the peak time. Creative idea aren't, but it wants very smart scientists to make our dreams real in our life. Scientists who looking out of the ordinary box and having an imaginary mind. My idea is classified as innovative idea, hard and obvious, as it related to increase the efficiency and make a simple controllable humidifier or evaporative coolers. That's why the Schlep blindness phenomenon. You may now notice that there are many ideas in your mind, but it is probably classified in the traditional ideas, easy and obvious, but very crowded.